I'm blessed that my laptop is fixed again and this time the material wasn't stolen. Technically, I saw the video months ago and found no problems with it when I first watched it. However, I found out that it was placed in a certain playlist, so I decided to look back at it again to see if there are any flaws, not stealing but inspiration. When looking back on said video, my eyes opened to how flawed the commentary was. The video wasn't overall bad but still some stuff worth pointing out. Anyways, if you couldn't guess from the title, I'll be pointing the flaws in one of NaiTaiDai's video. For context, NaiTaiDai covers a video on Undead Meowth accompanied by Foster and Citrus, who did a video on Kainu and Saradust for hitting Undead Meowth's reaction to Kainu again, with some high-pitch Angel covering a rant by LS Mark on Butch Hartman. That's all you need to know, so let's get on with the commentary.
Hey Foster, Citrus got this top shelf nug of catnip, bro. Whoa, you wanna hit this, mate?
I don't see why not. Catnip's pretty cool, man.
Worth a shot? Oh damn, that's wild.
Oh whoa, what's in this?
It doesn't say. The only thing here is for cat consumption only. What's that, Foster man?
I guess it's bad content!
Oh dear Satan, have mercy on his fat ass.
Okay, I'm not gonna get on them for the opening skit itself. Since a lot of older commentaries had opening skits that would tend to be nonsensical in nature and didn't exactly give context for the video that was being covered. What I will harp on them for, though, is the editing quality of this intro skit. Meowth sounds like he's the only one with decent audio quality here. Foster sounds like he has his audio really turned down for whatever reason, and I can barely hear Citrus at all, which will be a recurring thing in this commentary.
My nitpick senses are tingling. So how is Foster's audio turned down here? His volume is pretty normal if you were to replay the clip. While yes, later in the video, Foster gets really quiet, but you specifically stated editing quality of this intro skit. So in the confines of the intro, this doesn't make sense.
So, could you explain to me what we're doing again?
I already told you like 20 times. Are you even paying attention?
Ah, great, Weeaboo music, my absolute favorite. And it's uncredited, look at that.
Barely transformative use of the Smash Brothers footage in the beginning of the video, which doesn't fall under a fair use, dippy whippy bip.
Meowth? Not sure you can read due to only having one eye, but the title of the music they're playing in the background is in the corner of their video there. So guess it is crediting the music.
NaiTaiDai, I'm not sure if you can listen, but when Undead Meowth said Weeaboo music, he was referring to the song that was clogging up Saradust's mind in the intro skit, which wasn't credited in the clip you showed nor in the description. How do I know this? Well, it's safe to assume that the word weeaboo can refer to anything anime or manga related. The music in the intro skit called Gas 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 is from a manga series called Initial D. So the dead kitty is most likely referring to that, since he says weeaboo music. Also, even if you didn't know that, why did you think that the background music made by D12 was the weeaboo music anyway? Does this look like something from an anime opening?
This is something a lot of commentators have been doing in the slideshow CC for a while now. Not sure who started the trend, but I feel it started in mid-2016, maybe after the whole hashtag respect the artist drama that started in the brewing community because Lee Orchard didn't feel like crediting an artist when she used one of their pictures in a video. I could be wrong on this, but it feels like a safe guesstimate. Foster, can you prove that the Smash Bros stuff wasn't credited in the description? Even then, it's like only a few seconds. So yes, it is being used in a transformative fashion.
So wait, it's transformative because they only played a few seconds of it. NaiTaiDai, that's not how it works at all. In order for a video or music to be transformative, it needs to be changed from its original source. Length of it doesn't matter. If someone were to play a 10-second clip of a TV show without altering the footage in any way, then no, it's not transformative. Granted, it most likely wouldn't be a huge deal whether it is or not, since the clip is very short, but regardless, that doesn't magically make it transformative.
Also, it's meant to be a joke. Or do you not get that because they didn't use a soundbite of someone's obnoxious laughing?
So, just because it was a joke doesn't invalidate their points. While I do think that they are making a mountain out of a molehill, their problems is the copyright infringement and lack of crediting the creators of the music, which has nothing to do with the seriousness of the intro skit. In other words, you debunk nothing.
Hi, you got any material with you?
Well, my cat died, and when it did, it came back to life, and as a result, left a video in its litter box.
Okay, you know what? That actually sounds pretty normal compared to the rest of my week. Anyways, by who?
Undead Meowth.
Sounds overly edgy and like someone who doesn't like anime. Let's do it!
I'm edgy? Huh? Really?
Yeah, regarding your commentary on Manga Comment where you said,
Straight up, I hope you get cancer.
and said it was meant to be dark humor, I can see why people would call you an edgelord. There's also the fact that in your disclaimer, you say you would call a 5-year-old a cunt. If that isn't what you would call being edgy, then please give me your personal definition.
NaiTaiDai, did your fox ears fail you again? Necroneko was being sarcastic, which you can tell from his tone. This implies that he is aware that he is edgy and isn't arguing otherwise, so this entire interjection was completely pointless.
This intro skit sucks actual cock.
And you're one to talk about cocksucking.
Mumbly Pink ways to say sis what? I know I've repeated this a few times, and probably will again, but Citra sounds either high off her ass, or like she just couldn't give a shit about what she's doing. I ask again, why is she here? I'm skipping a bit. Just know that Meowth and Foster make a meh points about Kainu's background and intro, and Citrus says more gobbledygook that makes me think she huffed too much catnip.
Filler.
It's not a good idea to repeat the same points over and over again. It can make a commentary tedious and or boring to watch.
How it do, my stillborn cat litter? My name's Undead Meowth, and before you ask, why are mommy and daddy fighting?
Cause daddy never took out the trash and is so bad in bed that it causes mommy to have to fake all her orgasms.
Poo poo pee pee, daddy's cummies, oh whoa, tentacle hentai. We fucking get it already, cunt.
And no, we aren't above potty humor. It's just that you make the Emoji Movie look like Into the Spider-Verse with your forced comedy.
Mommy, it's not his fault he gets drunk all the time because he hates his side job as a waiter at Weenie Hut Juniors.
He hates the fact that he's always around wieners that are bigger than his own.
Kainu, you fucking idiot. You take the joke that Undead makes and then stretch it out too long and run it into the dirt.
I'm halfway through the first 10 minutes of this commentary. I wanted so badly to click away from this when I first rewatched it. I'd have rather been watching anyone else. Winged Fusion, Vita, Shelly D. At least none of their videos have made me want to slit my wrists. You three are not wanting to get on Kainu's ass and claim he's stretching for points when a good chunk of your video has been bitching about his intro or making dumbass jokes in the first few interjections.
Filler.
Oof. Foster was getting on their case for stretching out a joke, not stretching for points. Earplugs are bad for commentaries, you know.
This is really minor meat to beat in this video, even by nitpicking standards. At least when I did it a few minutes ago, it was to signify a reoccurring issue with this video.
Yes, when I do it, I'm a retard, but when you, the great and holy Ceradus, make a pot shot, it's okay. Why? Because it occurs throughout the video. If you didn't catch on my point was a joke, well, that's stupid.
Well, your idea of what counts as pot shots often come off as unwarranted. Claiming someone you're covering has autism because saying someone's autistic is funny, or...
Straight up, I hope you get cancer.
Honestly, this point is kind of lacking. I have no objections to you bringing up how Necroneko has crossed the line between potshots and insults, since we can take what he says here about joking with a grain of salt. However, if this is your entire point, then it doesn't actually debunk anything. Just because Undead Meowth has made genuine insults in the past doesn't automatically mean that his potshots here weren't obvious jokes. Since I have nothing more that I can confidently cover, I'll head to final thoughts. Honestly, this commentary was just okay. I would rate this 5 out of 10. This video wasn't as good as it could have been, as you kept repeating certain criticisms like their subpar audio quality throughout the commentary, making this tedious to watch, some arguments that didn't debunk anything, and making points with your ears covered. My advice is to simply listen better and cut out redundant arguments. That's really it honestly, since the video had mostly decent points. Nothing groundbreaking but just okay. Anyways, this is StarMix signing out.